This video will demonstrate how to enter your answers for the Systems Understanding Aid 9th edition on the Arm & Dalton Resources website. To begin, click Login in the upper right-hand corner. If you have not already done so, click the Create an Account button to register on the Arm & Dalton Resources website. Otherwise, enter your credentials above and click Login. Navigate to the left-hand side of the screen and click the Profile tab. If you haven't already done so, please pause the video and fill out your information in the Student Profile table. Note that when you add professors, it will populate in the professors table below. You can enter multiple universities and/or professors if necessary. When you're finished updating your information, click the Update button. Then return to the dashboard. In the Add Section Code box, you will be putting in the section code that your professor gave you for the course. Click Add Section Code. You will then see the activities for that section populate in the sections box below. There will be a start date and time and end date and time that's listed. In addition, underneath the alternative column, there is the transactions and price list that you will need to download in order to complete the project. Once you've downloaded the alternative list, you can open it in your browser and download it to the computer if you'd like. In this example, the professor has assigned the SUA to be completed as one activity. However, if your professor has assigned the SUA 9th chronological or cycle-based assignments, there will be multiple activities in this table for you to complete. If that is the case, pay close attention to the starts at date and time and ends at date and time, as it's likely that they have assigned them to be due at different dates. When you've completed the project and are ready to enter your answers on the Arm & Dalton Resources website, click the drop-down arrow on the Action button and click Activity Overview. Then, click Enter Answers. If your professor assigned the project-based SUA, you will see that there are multiple tabs that you will need to fill out before you submit the assignment. However, if your professor assigned the chronological or cycle-based SUA, you will only see one tab. Begin to enter your answers for the tab. If you would like to exit and return at any time, please click the Save Tab button to save your progress. When you're ready to move to the next tab, you can do so by clicking on the tab name above or by clicking the Next Tab button. You can also go back by clicking the previous tab button or clicking on the tab name. Work your way through the tabs, entering your answers, making sure to save as you go. Your professor may request that you upload files to the Arm & Dalton Resources website for grading. These may include scans of documents and reports or Excel files. Zip all of the required files together and upload to the Files Upload tab by clicking the Choose File button and locating the zipped file. When you're working through the project, you can submit tabs individually by clicking the Submit tab button. Or, if you want to submit all at once, click the Submit All Tabs button. After submission, you will be redirected to the Activity Overview page. For this SUA project, you will see that there are 7 tabs that are listed on this page. However, if you completed Assignment 1 of the chronological or cycle-based assignments, you will only see one tab listed here. For the SUA project-based type book, you will see that some of the tabs have been automatically graded by the Arm & Dalton Resources website. This is indicated by a grading status of automated. The number of points earned in the points earned column reflects the correct grade for that tab. However, your professor still needs to grade the File Uploads tab. This is indicated by a grading status of not graded. Since the total points includes the File Uploads column, the number of points and the total points earned will not be correct until your professor goes in to grade the file uploads. If you completed an activity for the SUA chronological or cycle-based type book, your grade will not be final until your professor has gone in to grade the file upload question that was at the bottom of the assignment. Therefore, the grading status will say not graded until your professor has done so, and the points earned will not be correct until your professor has graded that problem. If your professor has allowed multiple attempts to complete the SUA, you can go back in and re-enter answers by clicking the Enter Answers button. If you are resubmitting a chronological or cycle-based assignment, please be sure to re-upload the zipped file on the last question of the assignment to every attempt, even if you did not change any of the files. After you've changed any answers that you'd like, resubmit the tabs that you've changed. After you've resubmitted tabs, you will see that the tabs populate in the table below. Please note that if you did not resubmit all tabs, the total points earned and the points possible will not be correct. The professor will look at each attempt and find the highest score for each tab in order to determine your final grade. To see if your professor has graded the file uploads in an activity, click on the drop-down arrow on the Action button and click Activity Overview. For the SUA project-based type, the File Uploads tab will have a grading status of graded once the professor has gone in and assigned a grade for your file uploads. For chronological and cycle-based assignments, the grading status of the tab will change to graded once the professor has gone in to grade the file uploads. If you would like more detailed instructions for how to enter your answers and determine your grades from the Arm & Dalton Resources website, click on the homepage icon in the upper left-hand corner, click on the down arrow next to e-materials, and download the SUA 9th e-materials. If you need any further assistance, please feel free to contact Arm & Dalton Publishers using the contact information at the bottom of the page.